Thank you. Ni hao, everyone. The name of our idea is UAV-based air pollution monitoring and tracking missions. Air pollution is one of the most critical challenges that the entire planet faces. It is responsible about global warming, acid rain, and ozone layer depletion. And also it causes many diseases such as heart disease, lung cancer, and etc. Also, it is responsible about approximately 8 million deaths every year. The problem is, traditionally air pollution is monitored using fixed stations, which monitors continuously in the same location. So if you have a fixed station in a region and a new pollution source found in another region, we need to pay more cost to install new fixed station in that region. Also, these fixed stations lack the ability of monitoring in different altitudes, so they give inaccurate analysis of the pollution situation. In this chart, you can see the only fixed stations that are installed in Baghdad. As you can see in Al Jadeh region, where there is an oil factory, there is a huge carbon monoxide concentrations. We know that there are many families suffer with many diseases because of that. The Iraqi government can't take a clear decision about the air pollution problem because of the absence of data in the other regions and also its inaccuracy. In our solution, we want to develop a mobile monitoring station that is capable of monitoring air pollution in different locations and altitudes. And also, we want this mobile monitoring station to track the air pollutants concentrations in order to detect the air pollution source if it is unknown. We also want to develop a human-computer interface that is capable of displaying the monitored data, mapping them into heat map, and visualize them into a 2D and 3D charts. The stakeholders of our idea are the governments, such as Ministry of Industry and Ministry of Environment. Also, the companies that have interest to provide solutions to the air pollution problem or provide accurate data to the scientists in order to do so. The work mechanism of our idea. We will develop a drone and integrate it with several air pollution sensors that can measure several air pollutants. Also with global positioning system, GPS, that can measure the location and altitude of the mobile station, along with weather factor sensors that can measure humidity, temperature, and pressure. All these measured data will be stored into an SD card to provide more reliability to the system. Also, this data will be transferred using a wireless communication module to the ground station, where the ground station will forward this data to the human-computer interface, where this data will be displayed, mapped, and visualized. Also, we want this measured data to be inputted in real time into a certain algorithm, which outputs commands to the flight controller of the drone, making it fly towards the air pollution source. Our idea is not just talk. Our idea is fully working since I implemented the monitoring and sampling parts as a graduation project. We just need to complete the tracking mechanism. We already applied for a local patent and we are waiting for response. And we also have many conversations with the Ministry of Environment and got a green light for our idea. So we hope with your support we can fast forward the approving process in our country and also enhance and advertise our idea so it can replace all inefficient and costly fixed stations, not just in Iraq, but in all world. Thank you.
Thank you. Spirit and Opportunity and their innovative drone solution from Iraq. Let's welcome our judges, Qi Yunyue and Jen Long, for questions.
Yes, thank you for your presentation. One thing that comes to mind is this. I mean, for the fixed monitoring stations, they are in obviously fixed height and fixed locations. Now, for your drone monitoring system, will it be in some fixed locations or I mean, how far an area is the drone supposed to assess in terms of air quality?
It depends on the customer what he wants the drone to reach, to what altitude and for how long the time duration. If you have the support, we can. If you have the financial support, we can't do anything. For example, for the altitude, we can go higher. Depends on the UAV frame. For example, instead of a hexacopter, we can make an octocopter drone with a bigger frame. Also, for the live duration or flight duration, we can make the drone work fully on solar power. So it can, let's say, it working day by the solar power and also charge its batteries. So in day it can work and working and charging. So in night it can work by batteries only.
So quick question is, I mean, for the fixed monitoring stations, they can monitor continuously all the time. For your drone, it only monitors when it's in flight. So, I mean, you partially answered that question. How
Let's
often
say,
drone will
sorry.
fly?
Let's say if we want the drone the monitoring system to get continuous data in a fixed location, we can also place the UAV without making it fly into a ground and make the system works. It can go for more than a day, and it will be recharge itself by solar when the day comes.
Thank you.
Maybe building on that, I have two commercial questions and one technical one. Along that same line of thought, have you priced how much a fixed station costs to construct and maintain versus how much would a drone cost in your calculation?
In Iraq, when we have a conversation with the Ministry of Environment, we found that the cost of fixed station is very high comparing to its efficiency. We found that they are using very old sensors that are not accurate. So our idea will solve a critical and critical problem in our country. If you let's say if you have 20 fixed stations, we can reduce that 50% if we install 10 mobile monitoring stations that can monitor us when we need it in different places.
Sure. And do you feel confident that you can get a government contract, one? And if not, what is alternative go-to-market?
As you know, we are in a third world country. The approving process is so difficult, and there is no clear procedure and times to get the approving. We hope when we have a conversation with the Ministry of Environment, they told us that if we win in this competition, they will help us to fast forward our approval to the Prime Minister office.
All right, thank you so much.